Hello, my name is Thomas Marr. I'm one of the owners of Pete's New Haven Style Pizza, and today we're going to be learning how to make a pizza. We're going to be supplying a pizza kit that you can actually use at home, and we'll have different toppings that'll have everything that you desire. We'll start off with the sauce and cheese, and then we'll go from there. Right now I'm going to do a vegetarian pizza, one of my favorites, and we're going to start off by stretching the dough. So again, we're just going to press down lightly until the dough starts to pull out on its own. Don't use a rolling pin, don't use anything pushing down flat, or you just push all the air out and you don't get the great structure of the dough that it's supposed to have. Once you get it kind of pushed out a little bit, then you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to start stretching it, which is a process of pulling and holding at the same time, and then rotate. So you're just pulling, holding, stretching. Not too quickly, so you don't rip the dough and you don't have big holes in your dough. And then once you get it out to about the size that you want, which for us, we're doing a small pizza, which is 10 inches, then you're going to finish it by pulling it up, lifting it, finish the stretch, and placing it on the peel. What you need is something to stop the dough from sticking to the peel. If you don't have a peel, you could use the backside of a cookie tray or something like that. We use breadcrumbs. A lot of places use other things. This is just simple toasted breadcrumbs you can get at the grocery store. Just put a little bit down, and we'll have some of this in the pizza making kit as well for you. Then you pick up your dough gently, kind of finish the stretch, lay it on, make sure it's nice and round for yourself. And then we're gonna start next with the sauce. So we use a special kind of spatula. It's a spoodle, ladle. It's flat bottom. So you just put a little bit of your sauce on there. You could use any kind of a ladle or even a big spoon. That works. But again, just circular motions, gently pushing down, and it spreads out evenly. If you push down too hard, you'll have a whole bunch of sauce on the outer ring and you'll have nothing in the middle. So it's just a gentle pressure that you're using. Next, we're gonna put the mozzarella cheese. So just sprinkle it around. Get to the edges, get a little closer so that you keep all the cheese on. And again, you don't need too much cheese, otherwise it just gets overwhelming. If you like extra cheese, go ahead and put it on there. But for us, it's just a sprinkling, and it gives it full coverage, and this cheese melts and spreads very evenly. So the next thing is we're gonna put the toppings on. This is one of my favorite vegetarian pizzas. It's spinach with tomatoes and red onions. So the spinach we use is fresh spinach. We saute it with a little olive oil and some garlic. Just putting the toppings on, a little bit on each area so that every bite gets a little bit of spinach. You don't want to overload pizzas with toppings, otherwise there's moisture in all these things and it really gets into the dough and it makes a wet, soggy dough. The next is we're going to use some grape tomatoes that we've cut in half and we've marinated with some olive oil, basil, garlic, and shallots. We're going to put a few of those on here again, just sprinkle it around. And then the last item that we use is on this pizza is red onions. These are just raw red onions that we've cut up into little strips. All right, and then now we're gonna actually load the pizza into the oven. Again, you wanna do this where you're shaking and you're pulling at the same time. So all we're gonna do is we're going to get to the place on the stone where we want, shake it a little bit till you see it coming off, and then pull as you're shaking. If you pull too quickly, you'll stretch the dough into a long oblong shape, but if you just do that, you're gonna get it loaded perfectly. All right, so now we're gonna actually spin the pizza halfway around, 180 degrees. That way we make sure we get it cooked on both sides. See how it's cooking a little bit more on the back side than on the front side. And then we'll let that cook for another 3 to 4 minutes and we'll be ready to go. All right, let's check on the pizza and see if it's ready. Oh yeah, looking good. So we got some nice charring on the sides there. Got some beautiful marks on the bottom. We're gonna take that out. And then this time I'm gonna put it into a box. Just slide it into there. And again, you can cut this into 6 slices, whatever. We cut it into 4 to get 4 nice slices. Just gentle pressure, pushing down. pulling through. And you got your pizza, it's all ready to go into the box. And there you are. So that's how you make a pizza. These will be our pizza making kits, and we're at Pete's New Haven Style Pizza in 4940 Wisconsin Avenue. We look forward to seeing you.